This is great, don't you? Her and Elvis and I driving to Las Vegas, just like the old times.
It's Jeff Gianola and Kelly Day on KOIN 6 News.
Hello, everyone. Mary Hart is off tonight. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Bob Goen, and this is Entertainment Tonight for Thursday, October 18th, 2001, with new details on anthrax at CBS and a tabloid.
Anthrax at the National Enquirer, the new issue, and a first-person account of the days after the killer disease was found.
They said, don't go to work, go to the health department. And so that was very alarming.
The tests, the confusion, an editor reveals what really happened inside. Then anthrax hits another TV network. What Dan Rather told us today about his assistant with the disease.
We all have our fears.
Diane Sawyer, her 1998 report from the site of an accident and a Russian anthrax lab.
Apparently one night someone forgot to turn on the filtration system.
And what her primetime team found out about the lethal weaponized form of anthrax.
It would have wiped out a football stadium full of folks.
How Hollywood's prepared. Barricades at a movie premiere as the stars speak out about the threat of anthrax.
But it's not a time for utter panic.
I will not, ever, allow anyone to interfere with my life.
Drew Barrymore's emotional reaction to the attack.
I don't feel good about it. I feel like it's wrong.
The private moment with her new movie's director, Penny Marshall.
I think I would pretty much give anything to, go to Canada right now.
Behind the scenes at the New York television station that's offering up therapy to traumatized viewers.
They're talking about how the anthrax can go into the air ventilation.
A West Wing star's wife, her role as a topless dancer, and why she has a stripper's pole in their home.
And when he's very, very good, I'll dance for him.
The Friends sex tape. Will this scandal beat Survivor again? Plus, we unveil a brand new Tom Cruise.
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
We have new information tonight from inside the National Enquirer about the moments after anthrax was first detected, as the bacteria strikes CBS, very close to Dan Rather.
We all have our fears. It's mastering your fears. That courage or bravery is not the absence of fear. It's the mastery of fear.
Rather says his assistant is doing well and has been at work every day. At a press conference, he said CBS News will continue to report on anthrax, even though it has touched one of its own.
We are resolute. We will not flinch. We will not bend.
The young woman first noticed a swelling on her skin on October 1st and sought treatment. Part of her job is to open mail for the anchorman. She was given both penicillin and Cipro. No letter containing anthrax has been discovered at CBS, and Rather says he has not been tested for the bacteria. Today, Geraldo Rivera told ET at his New Jersey home that he has not had any anthrax scares at his office, but he is extremely angry at those who have been sending it through the mail.
It is the most low-down, dirty, scummy thing you could possibly do.
John Walsh of America's Most Wanted has joined forces with the United States government in tracing the source of the scare by announcing a $1 million reward for information leading to those who are placing anthrax in the mail.
We're hoping that this unique partnership with U.S. Postal Inspectors, again with the FBI, and a $1 million reward will spur people to do the right thing.
Apparently one night someone forgot to turn on the filtration system, and a small amount of anthrax, probably no more than this, went up in a gust and floated out on the wind.
Tonight, ABC's Primetime Thursday revisits Diane Sawyer's 1998 report from a Russian anthrax laboratory. Correspondent John Quinones also investigates a Nevada facility where the government experimented on biochemical materials.
They created a bacteria that's in the same anthrax family that, as it turns out, had it been dispersed out in public, it would have killed, they say, 10,000 people. It would have wiped out a football stadium full of folks.
Today in Los Angeles, the Recording Academy announced that the Grammy Awards will air from Staples Center in Los Angeles on February 27th of 2002. The Latin Grammys was the first high-profile event canceled following the September 11th attacks. But Academy President Michael Green says they are taking every precaution for next year's event.
It reminds me a lot back during the Gulf War when we were at Radio City Music Hall. We had bomb-sniffing dogs and metal detectors and all of that, and I think that's probably going to be something we're just going to have to employ in the future.
The Grammys will air on CBS, and President and CEO Les Moonves said he believes the anthrax infection at their news headquarters in New York is under control.
The City of New York and the Health Department are all on top of it, and we're very confident everything is under control.
Coming up later in our cover story, an editor at the National Enquirer talks about getting tested for anthrax and what happened inside their headquarters after the bacteria was found.
The anthrax scare and the reality of terrorism have stars trying to cope in different ways. From Mariah Carey to Heather Graham, we have the latest details.
I'm going about my life as normally, except I'm a little more afraid of my mail.
Security was tied around Heather and co-star Johnny Depp at the premiere of their new Jack the Ripper movie, From Hell, opening tomorrow. Barricades ring the theater.
Oh, I know, it's pretty scary, huh?
It's a time to be very, very cautious, but it's not a time for utter panic, because that's falling into the trap. That's exactly what whoever's behind it, it's exactly what they want.
In New York, stars at the premiere of the documentary The Endurance say they're standing strong against the threat of anthrax.
I will not, ever, allow anyone to interfere with my life. No.
Mariah Carey, whose single Don't Stop is on the new Glitter soundtrack, is also doing her share for victims of the September 11th attack.
I gave some proceeds from the album, from the record, to the Red Cross, which a lot of artists are doing right now.
But one New York cable channel may be reaching even more people.
I want to protect my kids, but I feel like I can't anymore. I don't know what.
Elizabeth, let me ask you some questions.
Normally little-watched cable access channel New York One Talk has gone from airing local restaurant reviews to being the place where countless grief-stricken and anxiety-ridden callers have come to unburden their souls to professional counselors.
Oftentimes, this is the first phone call they'll make seeking help.
Well, they're talking about how the anthrax can go into the air ventilation.
Executive producer Tara Alexander says the show has been flooded with calls.
People who've had nightmares, how to help your kids, I'm afraid to fly, I'm afraid of bioterrorism. The topics are wide-ranging.
I can't even shake it. All I see is like dust hitting me in the face.
It's very hard for us in the news media to assure people on the one hand that, you know, they should get on with their normal lives, and yet on the other hand, there is no life as normal anymore.
After each broadcast, they keep phone lines open for those who need professional help. Now, coming up on ET, Drew Barrymore's emotional video diary from the days following the attacks.
I tried to, help. I tried to give blood.
Why a West Wing star's wife teaches stripping in their own home.
Corkscrew is what I call it.
Will survivors drinking blood beat out a friend's sex tape scandal? We have your preview of tonight's episodes. Inside the tabloids, attacked by anthrax, as the workers become one of their own headlines.
I never really thought of the Enquirer as being a target of terrorism.
An Enquirer editor who was tested for anthrax speaks out, plus new details of how the disease may have been spread.
That's coming up in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
The reason DVD was invented, the 3 Godfather films in one ultimate collection. See it, hear it, experience it. The Godfather DVD collection with 3 hours of bonus features. Buy it today.
What is it that makes the worker bee work so hard?
Introducing the new improved Copper Top. Duracell's best ever.
One for you and one for me. One for
Introducing a new Nestle Toll House Break-Apart Cookie Dough. Chocolate chip cookies with a layer of fudge filling. Just break, bake, and get Toll House cookies with warm, creamy fudge inside. More in your Toll House cookie to love in no time at all. Chocolate chip with fudge and chocolate chip with caramel. New from Nestle Toll House.
Get great savings for the great outdoors at G.I. Joe's October Super Sale.
Now's the best time to grab the gear you need with super deals all over the store. Don't miss Joe's biggest sale of the season, going on now.
G.I. Joe's, your sports and auto store. Seize the weekend.
Introducing Papa Murphy's new 3.5-pound Chicago-style stuffed pizza, only $8.99. 2 layers of fresh crust stuffed with loads of cheese and meats, topped with more cheese, Roma tomatoes, and green onions. It tastes so good because it comes from your oven, fresh and hot. We make it, you bake it. It's that easy. Right now, get the new 3.5-pound Chicago for $8.99. Family size it to the big 5-pounder for just $2 more. Papa Murphy's Take and Bake, pizza chain of the year.
This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only at George Moreland Plumbing in Tigard. It's our Fall Plumbing Super Sale with all Kohler kitchen sinks on sale. Fiberglass tubs and showers from just $49. Whirlpool bathtubs from $2.99. A-grade bathroom sinks only $14. Hundreds of items at rock-bottom clearance prices. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Tigard. Don't miss it.
George Moreland Plumbing, the water heater king.
Andrew Mallory here, your Coin 6 News Survivor Safari Guide. And after 10 years leading African safaris, I know what's in store for these contestants. So email me your questions and I'll answer them live on the air tonight on Coin 6 News at 11.
This is the 2002 Accord from Honda. As you might expect, it comes with a very impressive array of standard...
Sometimes you just want to cut to the chase.
And best of all, now you can lease the 2002 Accord LX for $239 a month for 39 months. The Accord LX from Honda.
Get great savings for the great outdoors at G.I. Joe's October Super Sale. Now's the best time to grab the gear you need with super deals all over the store. Don't miss Joe's biggest sale of the season, going on now.
G.I. Joe's, your sports and auto store. Seize the weekend.
Friends won the first round of its primetime face-off against the premiere of Survivor Africa. Well, tonight, the reality series battles back with an episode that is out for blood.
Welcome to the Damu Bar.
The Samburu will once again try to defeat the Baran, and the CBS promos for tonight's episode reveal a stomach-churning immunity challenge.
You're drinking pure blood.
To stay in the game.
You are going to feast like the tribes out here in East Africa have feasted for thousands of years. They don't really eat vegetables, and they rarely eat meat. What they really rely on, milk from cattle and blood from cattle. And because I want you guys to really value this moment, we're going to show you exactly how the tribes do it. Let's bring it on in.
Oh, there he is now, the father of my child, the porn king of the West Village.
Meanwhile, on NBC's Friends, Ross produces evidence that could resolve the argument between him and Rachel about how they ended up sleeping together. He videotaped the encounter.
Here. I thought you might be more comfortable destroying it yourself.
Thank you.
Also tonight, Sherry Stringfield returns to her role as Dr. Lewis on ER.
Richard Schiff plays the White House communications director on The West Wing. At his own home, his wife has a very interesting way of working out.
When he's very, very good, I'll dance for him.
I hired her for a lap dance and took home a stripper.
While Richard toiled away on The West Wing, his wife, Sheila Kelly, was learning how to strip tease for her film Dancing at the Blue Iguana, opening tomorrow. Set in the steamy world of exotic dancers, it also stars Jennifer Tilly and Daryl Hannah.
The film isn't about, taking your clothes off. The film is about bearing your soul.
Sheila developed and co-produced the film. She fell so in love with stripping that she now teaches it at home.
It just has skyrocketed. The corkscrew is what I call it. And you just kick up your outside leg and you spin.
Sheila showed us some moves like the drop and split, the crawl, and the spinning helicopter. All of it great exercise.
Because you have to use all of the muscles in your stomach.
And Richard gets to watch the classes.
I always offer him up. I say, look, you want to practice your lap dance today?
It's actually the final exam.
After shooting those stripping scenes for Dancing at the Blue Iguana, Richard and Sheila found out that she was pregnant. Their daughter Ruby is now 1 year old.
Next in the E.T. Insider.
We unveil Tom Cruise's new movie poster. Plus, who's the most powerful person in Hollywood? We have the list. Drew Barrymore.
I screwed up.
In tears and in fear for her safety since the attacks and the anthrax scare. An Inquirer employee and mother of 3 outraged over the anthrax attacks.
It was very scary.
What she told us about the building being closed down, and more from this week's new issue, as the tabloid's top story is itself.
That's next in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
It's Sears Portrait Studio's best sale of the year. Portraits are only $4.99 a sheet. At that price, you can buy as many poses as you like. It's Sears Portrait Studio's best sale of the year. Hurry in.
The Last Castle is exciting, suspenseful, and heroic. It's the one movie to see. Now! Robert Redford, James Gandolfini. The Last Castle, rated R, starts tomorrow.
Next Extra. His wife was trapped in the World Trade Center, but the story wasn't true. Why this man's family lied to find his missing wife. Plus, how psychological warfare could defeat terrorism. Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Coin TV 6.
Hey, bro. You need a hand with that thing? Yeah. There you go.
The Dodge Dakota has best-in-class cargo and available payload capacity.
Woo! What is that? You can put your arms down, you know. That'll be good.
Right now, get 0% APR financing, plus make no payments until 2002 on Dodge Dakota.
I'm the police! Time magazine says Denzel Washington gives a hot-wired performance.
That's what I'm talking about.
Training Day is first rate. Rolling Stone calls it knockout action entertainment. Training Day, rated R. Now playing.
Hi, Andrew Mallory here, your Coin 6 News Survivor Safari Guide. You know, the contestants on Survivor Africa don't know what to expect in the bush. I do. I know the terrain and I know the wildlife. And after 10 years leading African safaris, I know human nature. Don't miss my report tonight on Coin 6 News at 11. Email me your questions and I'll answer them live on the air. I'm Andrew Mallory, Coin 6 News Survivor Safari Guide. Watch Coin 6 News tonight.
You never need an excuse to go shopping. But have we ever got one? A brand new Sears with the brands you love. Right in your neighborhood. All your favorites with all the satisfaction that only Sears can give you. All in some surroundings that are shop-dead gorgeous. So what are you waiting for? All Portland area Sears stores celebrate our new look in Sears at Lancaster Mall in Salem this weekend. Save up to 25% store-wide. Meet Sean Brady of Days of Our Lives at Sears at Lancaster Mall in Salem.
This weekend on Entertainment Tonight.
I passed out. I had fallen and wasn't able to get up.
She was not a unit of the family, so to speak, but she was certainly not an outcast with us at all. We weren't the best of friends, Shannon and I.
The stories you never knew about your favorite TV stars. What band leader Doc Severinsen reveals about Johnny's heart surgery.
It was more than a scare, yeah, it was serious business.
The death of Mission Impossible's Greg Morris after beating brain cancer.
I'm feisty as ever. I'm too stubborn to die.
That's all new this weekend.
The devastation of September 11th weighs heavily on actress Drew Barrymore. We have the video from MTV as Drew tries to balance dealing with her pain and promoting her new movie.
I think I would pretty much give anything to go to Canada right now and live in an RV and not be out promoting a movie.
A tearful Drew talks with director Penny Marshall about the task at hand during a voicing session for Riding in Cars with Boys.
I don't feel good about it. I feel like it's wrong.
That you can't stop functioning.
Yeah, because then they went. I screwed up.
The emotional moments were caught on tape by MTV's series Diary, airing tonight. Penny was also there for Drew when she hosted last weekend's Saturday Night Live, just after the discovery of anthrax in the building where SNL is taped.
So she's a good trooper and went on. She just got nervous, you know.
I put an American flag. I have one for my car, but I put one on the inside of my front door. And I wrote a big sign that says, "Now is the time to be brave." I tried to help. I tried to give blood, and I made anonymous donations.
Also included in this intimate glimpse into Drew's life are moments shared with her husband, Tom Green.
I love my husband because he makes me laugh. Husband? I think you have to find your place in this world, and that's the wheels that spin in my head. That's the constant hamster on the wheel.
Drew says at first she was being strong for her friends until the emotion of the attacks overtook her.
The National Enquirer is used to writing about the news, not becoming it. Now, with anthrax leaving their headquarters vacant, we find out what it was really like when the deadly disease hit the tabloids in our Entertainment Tonight cover story.
It was very scary when they said, "Oh, don't go to work, go to the health department." And so that was very alarming.
Enquirer editor Martha Warwick received the news of anthrax being found at her workplace from a phone call at 1:30 in the morning.
I never really thought of the Enquirer as being a target of terrorism, and I'm just shocked. That's the only word for it, is just that I'm shocked that this happened to my company.
The mother of three was told to report to the health department for testing the next day. And this morning she told ET what officials have said about anthrax being spread in the building.
They found it in the mail room, I guess the mail cart, and they found some in the air conditioning vent. I believe that the anthrax came into the building through the mail.
This week, new issues of the Enquirer, the Globe, and the Star turned their focus on the deadly disease that they believe was sent to their Florida offices via a, quote, letter bomb. The Star details the large manila envelope which contained a small box of detergent, a cigar tube, an empty can of chewing tobacco, and a letter to a star. One employee, Bobby Bender, opened the package and passed it along to others, including first anthrax victim Bob Stevens. Since the letter was destroyed, the FBI is questioning employees about its return address and postmark, and have reportedly asked Bender to undergo hypnosis to help him remember. Each of the issues on stands tomorrow pay tribute to their friend and co-worker Stevens. His wife, saddened that she never had a chance to say goodbye, reveals Stevens had actually tried to retire. But since he liked the job and the people so much, he kept working. Weeks later, he contracted anthrax and died. The top of the Enquirer includes the statement, "This paper not printed in the state of Florida," to reassure readers that they can not contract anthrax from the tabloid's pages. And while workers at CBS and NBC have since returned to their broadcast homes, American media employees have still not been allowed back into their building.
The man from the EPA seemed to think that they have all the technology available to clean it adequately and make it safe.
And we'll have more from Martha on tomorrow's ET as she talks about putting her young children through the testing process for anthrax. Also tomorrow, anthrax and fan mail. How the deadly disease has changed the way Hollywood celebrities handle the letters you send.
It's a little frightening, but again, I don't want it to stop me.
You always got to take precautions and be careful and be safe.
The magazines, the fan clubs, what the fear of anthrax contamination has meant for the public's contact with the stars. X marks the spot as Xena joins the X-Files.
Half of my scenes are naked.
We're on the set with Lucy Lawless, and the warrior princess promises plenty of skin. The Michael Jordan outtakes. He can play ball, but can he read lines? That's tomorrow.
And we'll be right back with Hollywood's two most powerful people and new Tom Cruise.
In 1985, was it Everybody Loves Raymond star Ray Romano, Brad Garrett, or Peter Boyle who said about their character in a movie, "I was going about 6'8", 6'9", a power forward in the NBA"? Your answer's next in the ET Birthdays. Closed captioning provided by...
Right now at LensCrafters, get a complete pair of glasses with DuraLens, our most scratch-resistant plastic lens for only $99. The $99 DuraLens event. This one you don't want to miss.
The autumn sale is going on now at Meyer & Frank. Save 25 to 50% store-wide. Remember your extra 20% off bonus coupons to save even more.
The right choices make all the difference. Once again, Lowe's is improving home improvement. Now at Lowe's and only at Lowe's, you'll find new Fast Lock Formica flooring. Beautiful ceramic and stone laminate floors that go together in a snap. No muss, no fuss, no glue. Fast Lock is the easy and affordable way to get beautiful ceramic-looking floors. And Lowe's promises low prices every day, guaranteed. Now that's improving home improvement. Use your Lowe's card and there are 0 payments, 0 finance charges for 6 months.
Listen up. Whatever bizarre Halloween character your imagination can manufacture, you'll find it at Value Village. Value Village, the Halloween factory where screams come true. Value Village Moonlight Madness, Friday, October 19th. We're open till midnight.
Jack the Ripper's not finished.
Fear has a new address. From Hell. Rated R. Tomorrow, only in theaters.
Congratulations, Jim! Now you get to choose between the sleek German-engineered Volkswagen Passat or a dream vacation to Paraíso Lluvioso.
Jim, the Volkswagen. Volkswagen. The Volkswagen.
I'll take fun in the sunshine.
No.
Sun for Jim. Yeah!
Idiota.
You're going to the islands. Yeah! Fun in the sun!
Don't miss out on your Passat. And with leases like this, you won't have to.
The autumn sale is going on now at Meyer & Frank. Save 25 to 50% store-wide. Remember your bonus coupons to save even more.
The right choices make all the difference.
Orville Redenbacher's Gourmet Popping Corn? Check. Remote control? Check. Oh, yeah. Good company? Naturally.
Orville.
Congratulations. You're getting Orvilleized.
Want to lose 10 pounds this weekend? 1048, the Hollywood 48-hour miracle diet. Lose up to 10 pounds safely in just 48 hours.
Accommodations provided by Hilton Hotels and Resorts. From a quick weekend getaway to the vacation of a lifetime, it happens at the Hilton.
Having an E.T. Style Star birthday today, Erin Moran turns 40, Jean-Claude Van Damme is 41, Pam Dauber is 50.
And which star of Everybody Loves Raymond said in 1985 about their character in a movie?
I was going about 6'8", 6'9", power forward in the NBA.
That's young Frankenstein's Peter Boyle. He's 68 today. Yeah, it's Tom Cruise, but only the insider can reveal that Tom's face is the focus of the very first poster for Vanilla Sky, out December 14th. Tom also pops up in the number 9 spot on Entertainment Weekly's annual Power List, out Friday. Ex-wife Nicole Kidman makes her first appearance at 46. Bruce Willis falls from 9 to 74, and Will Smith punches up at 52. Today Show host Katie Couric debuts at number 11, and Oprah rises to number 8. Paramount execs Sherry Lansing and Jonathan Dolgen make it to the 7 spot. The top 5 starts with Julia Roberts, with Steven Spielberg and DreamWorks at number 4. CBS TV president and CEO Leslie Moonves is number 3, and at 2 is Tom Hanks for producing the HBO series Band of Brothers and his honored spot in the telethon for victims of September 11th.
When the country was in crisis, the first face Hollywood put forward was Tom Hanks.
The top spot goes to Ron Meyer and Stacey Snider, the Universal executives behind the hits The Mummy Returns and American Pie 2.
There's more Tom Cruise news. He'll be a presenter at Monday's premiere Women in Hollywood luncheon. Tomorrow we'll have the Men of Scandal on Weakest Link.
And also tomorrow we'll have more on Saturday's VH1 concert for New York City. We're going to leave you with Mariah Carey's Don't Stop, and the entire video debuts tonight on BET. Enjoy it. We'll see you.
So long.
I just wanna love you.
Get on the floor!
Your favorite show is back on CBS tonight.
And if you thought the new Survivor Africa wasn't wilder, tougher,
water is everything, because without it, you are done like that.
and more treacherous than anything you've ever seen before,
Trust me on this, all right?
Be kind to everyone.
imagine having to pass this test
You're drinking pure blood.
to stay in the game. All new Survivor Africa, CBS tonight.
We should get out of here now.
This film has been given an R rating for horror, violence, gore, nudity, and some language. So be warned. From the producers of House on Haunted Hill, 13 Ghosts, rated R, starts October 26th.
All right. Quick question. Where are you taking me? Is it going to be a happy place?
Yes,
a happy place with bunnies and ducks? If I could just get my teeth on you one time. Say, I was wondering if one of you could itch my panty line. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Hey. Get your hands off me.
Okay,
You believe in Princess Grace, don't you? Her and Elvis and I driving to Las Vegas just like the old times.
Introducing Papa Murphy's new 3.5-pound Chicago-style stuffed pizza, only $8.99. 2 layers of fresh crust stuffed with loads of cheese and meats, topped with more cheese, Roma tomatoes, and green onions. It tastes so good because it comes from your oven, fresh and hot. We make it, you bake it. It's that easy. Right now, get the new 3.5-pound Chicago for $8.99. Family size it to the big 5-pounder for just $2 more. Papa Murphy's Take and Bake, pizza chain of the year.
To save his family, this vet will have to pretend to be an FBI agent.
Sorry.
Courtney Romano.
You guys want some cookies?
Rated PG-13. Now playing.
Sports with Scott Burridge on KOIN 6 News. Complete clear coverage.
The trail of deadly anthrax leads to another newsman. How the anchor chair has become the hot seat for terrorist attacks.
I have a job to do, and I want to do it as well as I can.
Plus, how your tips might be worth $1 million reward. After a New York doctor disappeared on September 10th, her brother tells the local media she was at Ground Zero.
She said, no, I have to help this person over here, and it's the last thing I heard from her.
Find out why the story was a hoax. Armed with leaflets and loudspeakers, how our Army could defeat terrorism without bullets. Deja vu for OJ, the juice back in court. Only this time, he might wind up doing time.
Mr. Simpson didn't do anything wrong.
Plus, Sheila Ward talks about sexual tension on Once and Again. Also, secrets from the set of the hit show CSI.
We're delving more into the characters' past lives.
Then, Johnny Depp's date from hell.
Dan Rather's emotional reaction to becoming an anthrax target. How are you? I'm Lisa Gibbons. The stoic newsman is the latest network anchor to be personally affected by terrorism. Barry Nolan tells us why this time it really hit rather close to home. Barry.
Lisa, I'm here at the scene of the latest anthrax investigation with the hazmat team from Trenton, New Jersey. Trenton, of course, has become a focal point of the anthrax investigation, and whoever is writing those letters has found a new primetime target. They are the men we trust to deliver the nightly news, but now all three have become the story.
Bravery, courage is not the absence of fear, it's the mastery of fear.
CBS anchor Dan Rather reacted strongly to the news. One of his assistants has tested positive for anthrax.
We will not flinch, we will not bend, we will not swerve.
Outside CBS headquarters in New York this morning, an all-too-familiar scene. Employees arriving to work, hit by the realization they, too, have become targets.
It was sort of a feeling of, okay, so it's happened to us, too.
It's close to home. It's no longer close. It's actually at home.
This latest anthrax attack follows news the 7-month-old child of an ABC News producer was exposed to the bacteria. Last night, anchor Peter Jennings reacted on 2020.
Here's an attack on a baby, most vulnerable, and I think that made us, A, concerned, B, somewhat angry.
And NBC News was also hit, leading Tom Brokaw to sign off a nightly newscast with a tribute to the antibiotic used to treat anthrax.
In Cipro, we trust.
The FBI is determined to find out who is responsible. And today, a $1 million reward was posted for information leading to a conviction. America's Most Wanted's John Walsh plans to profile the anthrax attackers on his show.
It's a real challenge, but you know what? I am a great believer in the American public, and we're going to hunt these cowards down.
I think we're dealing with somebody who is quite clever.
Lawrence Kablinski, a forensic scientist, says the FBI will look for watermarks, fingerprints, saliva, and analyze the handwriting on those anthrax-laced letters. But all that may not be enough.
There's no question in my mind that the person's wearing gloves and a face mask. And so it's very doubtful that one would find saliva, fingerprints, palm prints, or any other identifying features on the envelope.
But if these bioterrorists think they can silence America's free press, they badly miscalculate.
This redoubles my determination to do what I can as a journalist to help my fellow Americans.
And network newswoman Katie Couric is dealing with her own personal tragedy today. Our Dana Devin reports on the family crisis that's keeping Katie off the job.
As you've noticed, Katie is not here, and we have some sad news to report on that front.
Matt Lauer broke the news at the top of the Today Show. Katie Couric's sister, Emily, a Virginia state senator, lost her valiant battle against pancreatic cancer this morning.
I like to give my very best to any effort I take on, and in these circumstances, I simply cannot do that.
Diagnosed with the disease in July of 2000, Emily dropped out of the race for lieutenant governor to focus on her health. One of her proudest accomplishments as a lawmaker, making Virginia the first state to require insurance companies to pay for colon cancer screening. You may recall Katie's husband died of colon cancer. Emily, shown in this family photo holding little sister Katie, showed great ambition at an early age, running for president of her elementary school. Before politics, Emily was a journalist, a teacher, and more importantly, the wife of Dr. George Beller and the mother of two sons, Ray and Jeff. Emily Couric, a caring optimist to the end, was only 54.
We're so sorry. If you'd like to make a donation to Katie's foundation to help fight cancer, please log on to extratv.com. Of course, there's more to our war against the Taliban than just mechanical weapons and manpower. As Doug Bruckner reports, it's also a matter of mind power.
The bundles fall like pennies from heaven to a stampede of starving Afghani peasants desperate to get some of the food before it vanishes into the mouths of other refugees or Taliban soldiers. These heart-wrenching scenes are what most of us know as humanitarian aid. But to military minds, they're part of a bigger picture by another name.
Psychological operations,
which often work better than bombs.
It's 100% effective. Essential part of this war on terror.
William Nash and Bert Freeman are high-ranking Army veterans. Nash, a retired Major General, now serving on the Council on Foreign Relations, and Freeman, a retired Sergeant Major who was assigned to psychological operations, or PSYOPs, in Iraq and other war zones.
Once the battlefield is prepared and the enemy thinks it's going to lose, PSYOPs is wonderful.
And now that American bombs and missiles have hit most of the major targets in Afghanistan, the psychological war is moving into top gear.
There's written tools, there are electronic tools,
which include the dropping of propaganda leaflets from U.S. planes and helicopters, just like Freeman did to encourage enemy defections in Iraq.
It worked so well that we got over 100,000 prisoners in that country. And I'm sure some of our leaflets have or will include the message that attacks are coming. It's better to leave this area.
Nash says we're also using specially equipped aircraft to broadcast radio and TV messages.
We have the capacity to go on the frequencies that people are used to listening or watching and override what might be coming out from the Taliban.
And Freeman says part of that message is that Osama bin Laden and his supporters are misguided maniacs.
These people are not going to go to heaven and be surrounded by virgins and fresh water, that in fact they're going to be burning in hell.
But also that the people of Afghanistan are our friends.
Thank you, Doug. Now a mystery amid the rubble of the World Trade Center. What happened to a New York doctor who was reportedly last seen in the area? As Barry Nolan reports, the answer is not as simple as you might think.
It became a familiar sight. Homemade posters covered almost every inch of New York City following the terrorist attack. Family members scoured the streets and went on TV searching for any sign of their lost loved ones.
Once you're on TV, you know, millions of viewers might have seen her.
To help find his missing sister, John Phillip pleaded on the local news. He told WABC his brave sister, Dr. Snea Phillip, headed into the towers after the attack.
I was on the phone with her, and she told me that she couldn't leave because there was people who were hurt. She said, "No, I have to help this person over here," and it's the last thing I heard from her.
A tragic story. The only problem is, it isn't true. In the wake of such world-changing drama, why would he do such a thing?
I couldn't give the story that she's been missing since September 10th, that, you know, I had to give a story that was going to get her on.
You see, Snea is missing, but she disappeared the day before the tragic events. In the confusion and hysteria of that day, her story seemed to get lost in the shuffle.
The controversy of it did create more media attention, and that's the most important part.
John says it was the only way Snea's story would stand out. He admits it was wrong, but an act of desperation. Her husband, Dr. Ron Lieberman, is desperate too.
About 11:30, I left to go to work, and we hugged and kissed and said, "I love you." And that was the last time that I spoke with her or saw her.
It was a fairy tale romance. Ron and Snea met in medical school, fell in love, got married, and were planning a family. Ron says there is no reason in the world she would intentionally disappear.
I try to consider every single possibility. My first gut feeling was that she was kidnapped.
So, is this a random mystery, or are these two events connected? The couple did live just a few blocks from the Trade Center, and Snea was last seen shopping at Century 21 department store across from the towers.
We hired a private investigator, checked all credit cards, trying to get our phone records, flyered the city, called every single friend we could.
Witnesses say the young doctor was last spotted with an unknown Indian woman. Ron says he spends every waking moment searching, and her mom prays.
She was a very, very special gift that I got.
The family holds on to hope, but one question remains. What happened to Dr. Snea Phillip?
Dr. Phillip was doing her residency at St. Vincent's Medical Center on Staten Island when she disappeared.
Up next, will prosecution witnesses put O.J. behind bars? Plus, extras on the set of CSI to talk with the old hands and the new hunk.
Great weather up here.
And later, look who has the wedding bell blues about the new season of Once and Again.
I was a little worried, to tell you the truth, as a viewer, that we got married.
Coming up.
When I started having hot flashes and night sweats at menopause, my doctor recommended hormone replacement therapy, but I didn't listen.
Up to 20% of a woman's expected lifetime bone loss occurs in the years following menopause.
A year later, I went back to my doctor and found I'd shrunk an inch. I went on HRT, and I've been on it for years. My hot flashes and night sweats, gone. I feel great.
HRT is not for all women. Talk to your doctor about the benefits and risks.
The time to protect your future is now.
Andrew Mallory here, your Coin 6 News Survivor Safari Guide. And after 10 years leading African safaris, I know what's in store for these contestants. So email me your questions and I'll answer them live on the air tonight on Coin 6 News at 11.
Where would you think a sandwich like this would come from? A nice deli. Like a deli?
From a deli down right around the corner here.
This is an Arby's Market Fresh sandwich. So good, you'll think it's from a deli. The turkey is delicious. I like the dressing.
You can tell it's from a deli.
Not from a deli. Fast food.
Yeah, we're right.
It doesn't taste like fast food.
Try one of Arby's Market Fresh sandwiches.
Arby's?
Yeah!
I thought they just did roast beef.
Well, you thought wrong, mister.
It'll change the way you think about fast food.
Changed my mind.
Saved by zero. Saved by zero.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on new Corollas, 4Runners, and Tundras for a limited time only.
Saved by zero. Saved by zero.
The
critics are raving. Riding in Cars with Boys is the season's first must-see film. A tour de force performance from Drew Barrymore. Yes! Riding in Cars with Boys, rated PG-13, opens tomorrow.
A familiar O.J. Simpson scenario in Miami today. It was the juice and a jury. Attorney Mike Bryant has more from courts in today's Celebrity Justice Report.
Mr. Simpson is enraged.
This could be the trial that lands America's most famous defendant behind bars for up to 16 years. O.J. Simpson in a Miami courtroom for opening statements as he stands trial for road rage.
The glasses are a key piece of evidence in this case.
The victim is alleging that Mr. Simpson snatched a pair of glasses off his face, causing a slight scratch or a laceration.
Jeffrey Pattinson claims he flashed his lights at O.J. after the former NFL star ran a stop sign in December of last year. In the police report, Pattinson says Simpson got out of the car and said, "So I blew the stop sign. What are you going to do, kill me and my kids?" Pattinson responded, "What the hell is the matter with you?" Simpson allegedly reached into the Pattinson car, grabbing his glasses. O.J., charged with felony burglary and battery, tells a different story.
Never in my life have I chased a guy in a car, put a high beam on him, blow the horn. To me, from what I gather, that's part of what road rage is about.
Prosecutors are going for the maximum sentence. But can O.J. get a fair trial? The first challenge was finding an impartial jury, says famed attorney Howard Weitzman, the man O.J. called the morning after the murders of his ex-wife Nicole and Ron Goldman.
This is somebody well known to jurors who already come into court with a bias one way or the other.
More than 110 potential jurors were questioned over 6 days. Along the way, one potential juror, a woman, was overheard saying, quote, "If they had gotten the back the last time, we wouldn't be here." By Wednesday, a jury of 6 men and 2 women was impaneled.
Mr. Pattinson, you will hear, is only interested in one thing, and that is justice.
Mr. Simpson didn't do anything wrong.
Ultimately, the case could come down to a fingerprint found on Pattinson's glasses. If the prints match this time around, the juice could be going to jail.
Well, the O.J. trial is expected to last 2 days before going to the jury. Now, so far this TV season, CSI is holding its own against the Thursday night competition. All the stars you loved last year are back. And as Jerry Pinnacoli reports, there's also a new kid on the block.
I can put him at the crime scene.
Marg Helgenberger's motley crew of crime scene investigators have in one season seen their sleeper hit, CSI, wake up big time and soar in the ratings.
Yeah, going from the underdog to the top dog.
The blood from the dumpster matches Paige.
CSI invited Extra onto the set outside Los Angeles, a set that literally has a family atmosphere.
What do you mean, my family?
Is this your family? Star William Peterson's wife and kids think nothing of coming to see Dad at work, both as actor.
What doesn't belong?
And producer. And as producer, Peterson says CSI will always be about the forensics.
Crimes will be committed. Okay. Crimes will be solved.
But this season, get ready to learn even more about each character. Last season, we saw glimpses of it, like Marg's character, Catherine Willow's dark past. She had been a stripper on the Vegas Strip.
Maybe I saw you perform.
Oh, I doubt it.
Why?
You would have remembered. Little, tidbits will be, divvied out from time to time, and just to keep enough to keep the audience wanting more.
$40 a pound.
The audience clearly wanted more of Eric Samanda's character, lab tech Greg Sanders, who went from one episode to a full-fledged regular this year.
You're one of the big changes for this coming season.
I think so, yeah. Hello.
So tell us about the perks of shooting here at CSI.
It's great weather up here.
They're trying to keep it light on the set, even while shooting episodes that will have more plot lines ripped from today's somber headlines.
You'll see this year that there are some more familiar cases that hopefully we've put some twists on that didn't maybe turn out the way they did in real life.
And with another season of twists and tricks, the CSI gang says the real crime would be not watching.
Tomorrow on Extra, they knew the September 11th hijackers for nearly a year.
It makes me sick that I was in the same room with such evil.
Now, in an Extra exclusive, these women speak out about their chilling encounters.
X.
Behind the scenes of the new Law & Order hit series. That's tomorrow on Extra. And now, Nicole Kidman's Secretive Deeds, Mariah Carey's new video single, and Johnny Depp's surprising date. That and more in today's Extra Extra. It's the movie From Hell.
Most definitely.
And last night, stars Johnny Depp and Heather Graham were joined by rockers Gene Simmons and Marilyn Manson at the LA premiere.
It's a good love story.
That's because in this Jack the Ripper thriller, Depp's character falls for Graham's character. But last night, he joked about romancing Manson.
He's an old pal, and we've been dating for quite a while now.
Nicole Kidman made the cover of November's issue of Good Housekeeping, but she also won the magazine's first ever seal of approval for people who make a difference. Entertainment editor Kate Coyne says Nicole's fame overshadowed her good deeds.
For 10 years now, she's been working with the UCLA Reproductive Cancer Center on fundraising, research efforts, and she's never publicized it before.
And Nicole's top priority since her divorce from Tom Cruise, giving her kids a stable home. Listen up, guys. The deadline is near to apply for The Bachelor, the upcoming show on ABC. Creator and executive producer Mike Fleiss says it's the chance of a lifetime.
We're going to take one highly desirable, eligible, single man and give him the chance to meet the woman of his dreams.
And guess what? Now there's a $5,000 finder's fee for anyone who nominates the guy who becomes The Bachelor. Men can also nominate themselves. The October 22nd Us Weekly magazine even has a form. For complete info, go to extratv.com. Mariah Carey has fans seeing triple in her new video, Don't Stop, which also features rapper Mystical. The video, part of the Glitter CD, was made after the singer was released from the hospital for treatment of a breakdown. Shot on location in New Orleans, Mariah looks happy and relaxed. Maybe she didn't see that alligator in the water. We'll see you later. That's today's Extra Extra.
Just ahead, Sela Ward on the spicy new season of Once and Again.
Billy is awesome. He is. He's a treat to work with.
That's next.
There's a simpler way to save for the things you want. The Orange Savings Account from ING Direct. Everyone gets the same high 4% rate. With no minimums, no fees, and without the hassle of changing banks. It's the simple way to make the most of your money. Call 1-800-ING Direct for great rates on savings, loans, and mortgages. 1-800-ING Direct.
The Hoover Self-Propelled. It skates, it glides, it practically walks itself. And thanks to wind tunnel technology only from Hoover, it's America's best cleaning upright. The Hoover Wind Tunnel Self-Propelled.
A sweet romantic place. Beautiful people everywhere. The way they show they care makes me want to say it's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world.
There's some profoundly evil people walking the streets right now.
I'm police. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Boom.
Training Day, rated R, now playing.
The hit show Once and Again is back again this fall with a few changes. When I sat down with Sela Ward, she promised me the third season will be even more charming. Once and Again is smart and sexy. And the secret to its success can be summed up in 2 words: Sela Ward.
Great looking, fantastic actress.
The truth is, Sela, there aren't many people like you.
She's the real thing, Sela.
The bulk of the reason that I enjoy my job so much is because of that woman.
And that woman, together with Billy Campbell, Maren Hinkle, and the writing of Marshall Hershkovitz and Ed Zwick, combined to make Once and Again one of the best shows on TV.
This is the 3rd season, and it's just sort of all come together.
Sela and Billy play divorced parents who date, fall in love, and then in last season's finale, get married. But will tying the knot affect the sexual tension that so many people tune in to watch? I was a little worried, to tell you the truth, as a viewer,
That we got married.
that you got married. Billy Campbell isn't concerned at all.
The audience doesn't have to worry about that. We continue to have heat, I think.
Billy is awesome.
He is.
He's a treat to work with.
Steven Weber also generates heat this season, wooing Maren Hinkle's character and perhaps a few others.
His character seems to have his eye roaming and roving.
He's a human being, he makes mistakes.
Eric Stoltz joins the cast this season as a very influential teacher, but there is no doubt whom America, young and old, is tuning in for.
Dude, that's your stepmom.
Love her. She won the Emmy, of course, last year for Best Actress in a Drama Series, and she's nominated again this year. I'll see you back here in just a moment.
You might have dozens of reasons to watch local news.
New York City have hundreds of Oregonians.
At KOIN 6 News, we have just one reason for covering it.
We can tell you that security is
Our
stepped
one
up.
job is to keep you informed of the facts,
Heightened alert, more lines, more
to
security.
provide you with the perspective you need to make educated decisions.
Matters, a new procedure for heart patients.
Complete, clear coverage. Count on us. KOIN 6 News.
You've seen the Microtel in Portland. Now they're in Seaside. Bring your family and stay at the Microtel Inn. Affordable rooms only minutes from the beach. Rates start at $59.95. It's affordable. Call for their midweek special. Microtel Seaside.
That is pathetic.
Hey, those are our kids you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about your ordinary fast food. You could try new KFC Honey Barbecue Wings.
Hurry, get 8 KFC Honey Barbecue Wings for only $2.99 or 20 for only $6.99.
There's fast food, and then there's KFC.
No childhood is complete without Disney's Dumbo. And now, Dumbo takes flight in a 60th anniversary edition.
Stupendous!
Share this classic with your family. Disney's Dumbo on video and Disney DVD this Tuesday.
Andrew Mallory here, your KOIN 6 News Survivor Safari Guide. And after 10 years leading African safaris, I know what's in store for these contestants. So email me your questions and I'll answer them live on the air tonight on KOIN 6 News at 11.
You've seen the Microtel in Portland. Now they're in Seaside. Bring your family and stay at the Microtel Inn. Affordable rooms only minutes from the beach. Rates start at $59.95. It's affordable. Call for their midweek special. Microtel Seaside.
Closed captioning and other consideration for Extra provided by.
Honey, you know how you say I never open up? Mm-hmm. And I think I'm ready.
Could it wait just a few more days?
You can't afford to miss the last 3 days of Sears Days. Some of our best names at the biggest savings of the season. Only at Sears. Where else?
Pepperidge Farm Texas Toast.
Okay, I'll get the pasta bowl.
Hot, crusty garlic toast. Just 5 minutes to make. It's probably ready before you are. Pepperidge Farm. Never have an ordinary day.
My new favorite color? Brown sugar number 63 from Garnier Nutrice. More than a simple cream, it's a conditioning mask with fragrant fruit oil for rich, lasting color and incredible softness. Garnier Nutrice. Trust them, they're experts.
And that's Extra for today. We'll see you next time. Till then, take good care.
What's the difference of shopping at Paul Schatz?
Most people have heard about our tradition for quality and style, but not everyone knows how fun we've made it to shop for furniture. We've got a wide array of home furnishings that reflect the Northwest lifestyle. Casual, relaxed, elegant. We've got it all. But we also know that when you can make yourself at home, it's easier to make yourself a home. Paul Schatz Furniture, your home. Find the furniture you want today and save during the Paul Schatz Fall Sale on Now.
Good news from the world of science. Tests prove that clothes washed after 8 p.m. get just as clean as clothes washed before. Stay tuned for our findings on dishes.
Using electricity at night eases the pressure on the power system. So wait until 8. Portland General Electric. We all have the power to help.
Survivor Africa is here. Get ready for the fiercest, wildest Survivor ever. And prepare to have some fun with Coin TB6, G.I. Joes, and Reebok as we give away some great prizes. Just watch Survivor each week. Then go to G.I. Joe's and guess which tribal member will be the next one voted out. You could win a Survive the Weekend package from Reebok, Coin TB6, and G.I. Joe's. Watch Survivor Africa and win Thursdays on Coin TB6. It's a jungle out there.
It's another Grand Slam grand opening. Les Schwab in East Portland at 122nd Division. Sign up to win a set of Z800 Ultras or a set of Open Country ATs. Watch your mail for special discounts. Free hot dogs, pizza, and cake, soft drinks, and more. To save money, the Les Schwab Fall Tire Sale. In full swing. Don't miss it. The Grand Slam.